Finally today, Amazon has filed a motion in court to dismiss a lawsuit alleging that Amazon practices false advertising when they say you can purchase something from Prime Video, quote-unquote purchase, quoting The Hollywood Reporter. When an Amazon Prime Video user buys content on the platform, what they're really paying for is a limited license for on-demand viewing over an indefinite period of time, and they're warned of that in the company's terms of use. That's the company's argument for why a lawsuit over hypothetical future deletions of content should be dismissed. In April, Amanda Caudell sued Amazon for unfair competition and false advertising. She claims the company, quote, secretly reserves the right to end consumers' access to content purchased through its Prime Video service. She filed her putative class action lawsuit on behalf of herself and any California residents who purchased video content from the service from April 25, 2016 to present. On Monday, Amazon filed a motion to dismiss her complaint, arguing that she lacks standing to sue because she hasn't been injured, and noting that she's purchased 13 titles on Prime since filing her complaint. Further, Amazon argues the site's required user agreements explain that some content may later become unavailable. Quote, the most relevant agreement here, the Prime Video Terms of Use, is presented to consumers every time they buy digital content on Amazon Prime Video, writes Amazon in response. These terms of use expressly state that purchasers obtain only a limited license to view video content and that purchased content may become unavailable due to provider license restriction or other reasons, end quote. Amazon argues that it doesn't matter whether Caudell actually bothered to read the fine print, end quote. Yeah, that's always the fine print about end user license agreement fine print, isn't it? Also, timely reminder, as Andy Anako tweeted, if you bought something, but it's just electrons and aren't under your control, such as DRM locked movie that streams to you from someone else's servers, you own nothing, end quote. So buying physical media is still the way to go if you actually value having access to a piece of art you truly love till the end of time. There have been rumblings out there recently that Hollywood is making moves to stop producing physical DVD or Blu-ray copies of older movies. I was listening to a podcast recently discussing Disney doing this as they absorb the 20th Century Fox catalog. This is something we need to fight, everybody. Maybe no one really cares if they stop producing a DVD of Big Trouble in Little China someday, but when you can't stream it anywhere, you might care. I don't know how we're going to force them to do it. Because of the economics of it, I can see it makes sense to stop producing physical copies. But we need to fight the studios as they try to eliminate even the possibility of having a physical copy of content that they own. As William Bibiani tweeted, friendly reminder that the widespread industry pivot to streaming instead of physical media is very specifically a way to screw audiences out of their basic fundamental rights as consumers, end quote. And quoting Jake Cole on Twitter, been saying it for years, folks. Every single thrust of the tech sector from Amazon to Tesla envisions a world where you, the customer, own nothing and instead lease your lives. They are just landlords with ambition, end quote.